Welcome everyone. LANCESCURV X here of the Scurv podcast. I was thinking today how with all the calamities going on around us and all of the strange energies that we have around us, we have to begin to move like a shadow. We're not scared. We're not fearful. But so many people out here are disgruntled, unhappy with their lives, and you will become a target when you have balance, peace, tranquility, and joy in your life. And let me tell you something. You have to sometimes scratch and claw and fight for every inch of peace of mind that you have. There's a lot of lessons that you have to learn in this life in order to navigate these shark-infested waters, which this world is a beautiful world. But you have to understand we have good and we have evil out here. And when you are on the good side, even though you may not be perfect, the thing is that there are energies out here who do not like that because they are diametrically opposed to you. Now, I'm not going to say it's this big, ugly-looking monster who's looking to get you. It usually comes in the form of wonderful acting people who seem to be very balanced, seem to be very nice. Take your time with these new energies that you introduce into your life. There's a lot of chaos that's masked as peace. It comes different ways. And you have to understand that these entities are trying every which way to get into your life. We have several hornets and bees in this area of the mountains where we live. And they're always looking to build a nest. And I can sit down in my bedroom and look at the enclosed window. I mean, we have the screens closed. And these bees will go to every single little part of the screen to try to find a little hole to get inside the house so they can build a nest. In their mind, because this house is to an insect, it's like a cave. Anybody's house is like a big cave, safe to build a nest. But they take their time to find that opening. Why am I talking about bees? Well, those entities take their time to find the opening to get into your life, to cause chaos, to disrupt your peace, your tranquility, your happiness. There will always be issues and sometimes emergencies. We take losses, but for the most part, we have the choice. We make the choice of living the way we do. We stay away from obvious chaos. That's easy to spot. But there are some agents of chaos that are so shrewd, and you being the prize, they don't even know why they do what they do, but they're just based in that negative energy, and they will have resentment, and they will look at your life, and you being who you are, just being who you are. After you learn the lessons in life that you've learned, they see this version of you. They didn't see the version of you that was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, where you may not have known as much in life and you made misjudgments. Maybe mistakes, but I'll just say misjudgments because it's a mistake if you didn't learn from it, because if you didn't learn from it, you're going to do it again. So be very careful, because there are people who will come to you all kind of ways. Men, you have women out there who will enter your life and cause lots of chaos, right? Women, the same thing. You'll have men who come into your life and they'll look like the knight in shining armor. And after a while, months, years, you'll say to yourself, what in the heck did I do? What in the heck did I get involved with? Because when the mask comes off, oftentimes it might be too late. In business, with people who see that you have a good brain, they may want to use your ideas. You have some people who may want to break into certain things and you're already doing it and they want to get around you, learn what you know, and destroy you. And take pride that you're never the same again. It's not even about just being evil on the surface. These people who contain this spirit, they want to destroy you. They want to know that you're not the same anymore. You've been gutted. Because many of them want your life, but they didn't do the necessary things and learn the lessons that they need to learn to have your life. So the best thing that you can do is hold on to who you are. If you find that you don't feel the same, if you find that the things that you used to love to do, you don't have a love for it anymore, that means something is draining you. There's energy out there draining you. And there are people who are heavy into occultic activities and will turn around and call it African spirituality, but they're evil at the core. I'm not saying everybody who practices this broad term that they say is African spirituality, but it's a broad cover that I know people personally in the past were dipping and dabbing in all types of things, and they use that as a cover. They make it seem okay. But they have their altars and do their animal sacrifices and take your pictures and hope for your doom. It's been done to me. But I'm still here. What's in me is more powerful than that foolishness that they do. Because evil will never conquer good. Just hold on to what you know and hold on to your light. Because this is a battle. This life is wonderful, but it's made for you to learn lessons. It's an obstacle course. That's why it's so short. Say you live to 100 years old. That's like this. Because this is a pit stop to eternity. Because once you're out of here and another 100 years go by, and another 100 years go by, and 1,000 years go by, and 1,000,000 years go by, where will you be? So don't get too caught up on this level of the superficial things and the things that distract you from you cultivating your true essence, being yourself, shining your light, utilizing the gifts that the Creator gave you to make this world better, right? And leave it better than when you came through, and affect people in a positive way, whether you know it or not. When my mother transitioned back in April of 1994, she taught at two colleges, York College and LaGuardia in Queens. And there were so many people who I couldn't contact because I didn't know them. But for years after they found out that she passed away, they spoke on how she affected them in such a positive way and what she gave. I'm like, man, she had a lot of time. What did she have, like 48 hours in a day? But we affect people. And there are people out here who don't like your light and despise it and want to snuff it out. Why? And remember, there's only one you. There's nobody else like you. There's nobody else created like you. You are totally unique. Knowing that, move forward. Never think that you should change yourself to be like somebody else because you're made for a special purpose. I just wanted to say that off the top of my head. Got a big head, I know. A lot of gigabytes up there. Terabytes. But anyway, LANCESCURV out. Go to LANCESCURVX.com. and sign up with your email address to get all the content that social media would not allow us to put out there. But have a wonderful time. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.